Assalamu alaikum. Yes, my dear brothers and sisters. Now let's discuss on the second semester syllabus copy for your examination and also for your good results. See in here where in second semester what you have to study, what concept you have to cover, and how you can score good marks without keeping any backlogs. Everything we will discuss in this video. First one, see the first subject of your second sem B pharmacy, here human anatomy and physiology 2. One you studied where in the first semester, and in second semester human anatomy and physiology 2 means part 2. Very easy. Here what you will study is simple. You will study here functions of the organs, okay, mainly functions of the organs, some of the structure and anatomical structure, functions of those anatomical and structural components you will study here, okay, and different types of the system, okay, like circulatory system, okay, and you will study about the renal system, urinary system, liver, endocrine glands you will study here, exocrine glands you will study here, respiratory tract you will study here, lungs, about lungs you will study, and central nervous system you will study. Everything you will study where in the human anatomy and physiology 2. First one, nervous system. In this nervous system you will acquire a knowledge about the organization of the nervous system, neuron, neuroglia, classification and properties of the nerve fiber, okay, and next you will study about the neurotransmitter. Then central nervous system, here you will study meninges, ventricles of the brain, and central cerebrospinal fluid, functions of the brain. Very important question this is. Cerebrum, brain stem and cerebellum, functions of these three parts of the brain. Then spinal cord, structure of the spinal cord. These you will study where in the nervous system, and this is the major concept of your HAP2. More than 15 to 20 marks will be covered from this nervous system. So I will tell you which book you have to refer for your easy language. You can easily get the answers, okay, that book only you will refer. You please try to refer that book, because there you will get easy answers. Next, unit 2, digestive system. Here anatomy of gastrointestinal tract you will study. Then some of the procedures for the digestion. Small intestine you will study here, about the small intestine, and large intestine, anatomy and function of salivary glands, pancreas, liver, movements of GIT, digestion, absorption of nutrients and disorders of GIT. Then energetic you will study, very important. In unit 3, respiratory system, and what concept is selected from the university or Pharmacy Council of India according to PCI, you just read that much. Don't go beyond this, so you just read this one only. What I am texting you, what I am telling you, no, my dear brothers and sisters, you just read this one, because these syllabus copy is framed from the PCI, Pharmacy Council of India. Okay, so every university, pharmacy university, have to follow this procedure. Okay, no questions will be come outside from this syllabus copy. What I am telling you, inshallah I will upload this syllabus copy where in the description you can download that. Anatomy of respiratory system with a special reference to anatomy of lungs, mechanism of respiration, regulation of respiration, very important, lung volumes, lung capacities, then artificial respiration, then urinary system, anatomy of urinary tract with the special reference to anatomy of kidney, nephrons, functions of the kidney, urinary tract, okay, then micturition, reflex, role of kidneys in acid base balance, okay, role of renin angiotensin system in kidney and disorders of kidney. Then in unit 4, endocrine system you will study, here classification of hormones you will study, then hormonal action, parathyroid gland, then pituitary gland, thyroid gland, pancreas, pineal, everything you will study in unit 4. In unit 5, reproductive system, anatomy of male and female, menstruation, then fertilization, oogenesis, pregnancy, parturition, spermatogenesis you will study in unit 5, and it is the last unit. Then here you will study the chromosomes, genes and DNA, protein synthesis, genetic pattern of inheritance. This unit 4, introduction of genetics, this linked with your biochemistry, I will tell you. And here you see practical, inshallah we will do one more video for this practical. You study only, means you refer the book of this book. Which one? The reference book, the best book which I refer for my HAP2 human anatomy and physiology is this one, J.W. Wilson and Churchill. Okay, where one of the best book this is Wilson. You refer this Wilson book, you will get where in your library or in the internet session. If possible, I will upload in the description. Then pharmaceutical organic chemistry, here you will study some of the classification, nomenclature, structure, isomerism. Okay, some basic concept you will study here, where in organic chemistry 1. See, classification, nomenclature and isomerism, where in unit 1. Then in unit 2 you will study here what is alkanes, alkenes and conjugated dienes. sp3 hybridization, what you have studied in your second PUC, same you will study here. Ozonolysis you will study. Then E1 E2 reactions, SN1 SN2. Okay, the same what you studied in your second PUC, elimination reactions, E1 E2, substitution reaction. In unit 3 you will study about the alkyl halides, SN1 and SN2 here. Then in alcohols, qualitative test you will study, preparations you will study. Then some of the structure and uses of the some of the like ethyl alcohol uses structure, methyl alcohol uses structure, chlorobutanol, these all structure and uses you will study where in the chapter, unit number 3. Unit number 4, carbonyl compounds like aldehydes and ketones. Here you will study the crossed Kenizaro reaction, means some name reactions are there, aldol condensation, Kenizaro. See, from here 15 marks fix here from unit 4, very important unit this one. Some reactions are there, you don't worry. Before examination 1 or 1.5 months I will give some of the important questions with answers. You study that, it's enough for your examination. Like aldol, cross aldol, benzoin, okay, formaldehyde, means uses of formaldehyde, structure. The last unit in our organic chemistry 1 is carboxylic acid. Here acidity of carboxylic acid, then substituents on acidity, index to effect, structure and uses of acetic acid, lactic acid, tartaric acid. This is very important column, you have to know this uses. Then aliphatic amines, basicity, effect of substituents on basicity, qualitative test, structure and uses of ethanolamine. These are very important, ethanolamine, ethylamine and amphetamine. From these 3, 1 is fixed for your 2 marks. Yes, next look towards the reference book. See, best reference book for organic chemistry is Organic Chemistry by Morrison and Boyond, or you refer this one. Which one? PL Sony. Okay, if you not get this, means you just go through the Thakur publication. There is also a good book for your examination. Yes, now biochemistry. See, here we will deal with the some of the molecular levels of the chemical processes associated with the living things, living cells. This is the new subject for you for the second semester students. Here you will study some of the nutrient molecules, metabolism you will study, and functions of the DNA you will study, synthesis of the DNA you will study. Okay, in unit 1, biomolecules, introduction, classification of that, then role of the carbohydrates, lipids, nucleic acid. Okay, then you will study in unit 2 carbohydrates, then carbohydrate metabolism. Here glycolysis cycles are there, citric acid cycle, HMP shunt pathway, glycogen metabolism pathways, gluconeogenesis, hormonal regulation of blood glucose level and diabetes mellitus. Very important unit 2. From unit 2 you can expect 30 marks. Then biological oxidation, means electron transport chain and its mechanism, very important one. Then in unit 3, lipid metabolism, beta oxidation of saturated fatty acid, palmitic acid, fixed question for your 10 marks. Then formation and utilization of ketone bodies, fixed for 5 marks. De novo biosynthesis of the fatty acid, fixed for 10 marks this one. Disorder of lipid metabolism like hypercholesterolemia, atherosclerosis, fatty liver and obesity. These are the disorders, just you have to explain this, you will get 5 marks. Then amino acid metabolism, general reactions of amino acid metabolism, transamination, deamination, decarboxylation, urea cycle and its disorders. Then catabolism of phenylalanine and tyrosine, metabolic disorders like phenylketonuria, albinism, alpha ketonuria, tyrosinemia, synthesis and significance of biological substances. Okay, then catabolism of heme. Unit 4, you will study some of the nucleic acid metabolism and genetic information transfer, biosynthesis of purine and pyrimidines, very important. Structure of DNA you will study, synthesizes you will study, genetic code you will study, protein synthesis you will study. And in unit 5, here you will come across some of the introduction, properties, nomenclature of IUB, classification of enzyme, International Union of Biochemistry. Okay, how your International Union of Biochemistry classified these some of the enzymes, okay, based on the by their activity, by their properties we will study in the unit 5. Enzyme inhibitors, very important one. This Michael's plot, it is also very important. Regulation of enzymes and therapeutic and diagnostic applications of enzymes, which is very fine and fixed question for your 5 marks. Write the therapeutic and diagnostic application of enzymes, very important one. Then coenzymes, structure and biochemical functions. Here see, these are the practical ones. I will tell to refer you which one. Here you refer the D. Satyanarayan and U. Chakrapani, very good book. Then pathophysiology, very simple subject. Here you will study some of the diseases and the signs and symptoms of this particular disease. Very simple subjects in pathophysiology. See, pathophysiology in unit 1, just this part is missing. I will find and I will add in the description. In pathophysiology, see, same basic principle of cell injury adaptation. Some of the diseases you will study here, like cardiovascular diseases or diseases regarding to kidney, diseases regarding to lung related disorders, or diseases regarding to respiratory tract, like COPD, then asthma, TB, tuberculosis. These all are the diseases. Many more are there. Then you will study here about the disorders of the central nervous system disorders, like Alzheimer's disease, very important one, that is Alzheimer's disease. Fixed question for your 10 marks. Epilepsy, seizures, these all come where? In the pathophysiology. That page is missing here, pathophysiology paper. If it get means, I will add in the description. Yes sir, till now we discuss about the syllabus of your second semester B Pharmacy. So if you are new to this channel, subscribe my channel and join to my WhatsApp link. I will add the WhatsApp link for second semester students where in the description. Go and join through that link. There you can discuss your important notes you will get there, and some of the important questions we can discuss there. Okay, thank you. Assalamu alaikum.